What's going on, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management. I thought I'd just tune in, make you guys a little watch list for this week. Also say hello so you guys know I'm still alive. But of course, as you probably guessed and have seen from social media or YouTube, it's been a month of traveling. So I've been trading and traveling. Not really had time for the YouTube and the watch lists, but still been trading. So yeah, I thought just, on this Sunday morning, it would be nice to make some time for you guys and get you guys a little watch list. So right now, I'm actually in Florida. Just came here from California and the sun is shining. But what I wanted to do first was just kind of look at a few articles, just kind of gloss over them, see what the papers and the outlets are saying, and then we'll get into the watch list. So here, the very first title you see is "Here's How US States Are Preparing for a Potential Recession." Okay, let me actually put off the camera because I see a little bit of lag. But either way, so with this title, you see the first thing is that FUD again. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They're talking about a potential recession once again, as they have been for the past, 4, 5, 6 months now? I mean, I'm not surprised anymore, to be honest. Now, let's see what else is going on. All right, breaking down Warren Buffett's top holdings. Have a look at that. I'm seeing Berkshire Hathaway, obviously. Apple, Bank of America, Chevron. Oh, CVX, okay. Coca-Cola, dividend stock, American Express. Pretty cool. But I'm not going to look into that too much. And then here we are. Once again, the Fed gears up for a longer inflation fight. No surprise there. But either way, we're seeing what we see a lot of the time, and it's that stuff I just mentioned, the scary news, the expectations for this and that, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, let's jump into this week's watch list. Ironically, even though I was talking about, the fear, uncertainty, doubt, to be honest, I am looking at a bearish week. And as we go into the month of March, I'm looking at more bearish movement overall in the market. Now, it doesn't mean March is going to be a red month just because I said so. But going into March, closing out February, I do believe the stocks are going to start dropping again. And that's also why I took puts going into this week. So if you look at Apple here, what I want to point out is the two moving averages are about to cross to the downside, but they're already moving down. They've been moving down for about a couple weeks. I have that level of $83 at AMD, and we broke below it, and we are continuing to drop below. So at the end of January, you see AMD gapped up and pushed above my my level of support / resistance. And then since the middle of February, we broke below the level of support, broke below the 9, the 20, the 200 moving average, and continued downtrending. Now the moving averages are crossing to the downside. The RSI is looking like it's pushing to the downside, and it is looking pretty bleak for AMD. Next up, we've got Tesla on the list, TSLA. Tesla had a great run, as you guys probably remember, from like $110 all the way up to highs of $215. Got rejected at the moving average here and has since been downtrending. The moving averages are not crossing over now, but it does look like Tesla is breaking down slowly but surely. RSI is also indicating more signs of downtrend. So I'll be looking at Tesla puts, most likely down to around this level here. So $180, $181. That's what I'll be looking at for Tesla puts, down to $180. Jumping over to the oil sector now, because Warren Buffett's mention of CVX in that article has made me think about oil again. So here we go. So ExxonMobil, ticker symbol XOM, is at $110. This is an interesting level. Here, it seems to have a little bit of a resistance, so potential support around $110. So I'm intrigued to see what happens right now. If we start pushing up again, which I doubt, then you can start looking at $112, $114, and so on. But as you can see, the moving averages just crossed down. So we're looking at potentially more downside momentum. And as you guys may know as well, there is a potential for this to push up to the moving average and then drop off again. That is a common trend with a lot of stocks, as you guys may have noticed before. So Exxon, I'll just kind of hold off for now. I'll just kind of have a look at it and see how it moves. And then Once it's decided what it's going to do, whether that's breaking above the moving averages at $112 level, or whether that's getting rejected by the $112 level, then I can make my next move. That is what I would look for with that one. Jumping over to Netflix now, look at the incredible run Netflix made from around October all the way to January, beginning of February. It basically doubled. But now you're seeing the dirty side of Netflix, the ugly side again. Look at this crazy breakdown. So it's pretty obvious what's on the cards here. Netflix swing puts, right? And this time it would be down to 308, around where the moving average is. And then potentially if we could break below 300, we could be seeing this bottom right here around 282 again. But it's definitely time for the Netflix swing on puts. Moving over to the airlines now, I want to have a look at American Airlines. Ticker symbol AAL. So a little bit of a similar pattern to Netflix, right? It had a nice rally. Well, this one was more December to January, and then started breaking down. The moving averages are crossing over to the downside. They've already crossed, and it looks like the stock is just continually downtrending, possibly towards the moving average, but I think even further than that. So American Airlines puts are definitely on the card. I do like this level here, which is around 1450. That is a strong level it seemed to drop to or rise to, and in this case, that's what I would look for. So about $1 drop for American Airlines. Now let's have a look at the S&P 500 ETF, ticker symbol SPY. So you guys probably have heard of SPY. Kind of gives us an overall idea of what the market is doing. And you see here 415 level. That was a strong level of resistance. I've had this marked out for 8 or 9 months, to be honest. And as you see, SPY ran up to that level, failed to really break above it, and started downtrending. So that is more of the reason why I'm looking at the puts for this upcoming week and also going into March. We saw a bit of a double bottom here around 358 back in October, and since then, we've gained around $40. So it's not bad, right? But we can still drop back down to the 380s easily. It only takes a week, takes about 7 or 8 trading days, and then you see us back at these levels. That is very possible. But amongst that drop, do be on the lookout for those little bull rallies, those little pushes upwards like you saw here in the middle of February as well. Another stock I really wanted to look at today was a familiar face in Walmart, symbol WMT. Here we are. Walmart, a good friend Walmart. Look at this pattern, guys. This is exactly why I wanted to look at it. 137 was the strong level of resistance. We broke above that and flew. We fell back there, bounced, and flew again. But now you can see, if we zoom in, this very clear pattern. Fall right here to the 200 moving average, push up. Fall to the 200 moving average, push up. What did we just do now? The last few days, this trading week, we fell to the moving average. It looks like it could be time to push up. We finished Friday with a green day. I'll be looking at the Walmart calls. Can we push up to around $148? That would be about $6 gain. Look at the weekly chart. It kind of looks like it's consolidating. Look at that crazy candle there. Could be time to push up and break out. Monthly chart. Similar story. Kind of bounced along the moving average a few times. Looking to bounce and push up again. So that is Walmart. And then it's always good just to have a look at some other stocks you can invest in for the long term. That is always something we like to do. And today that's going to be Alibaba. Why is it going to be Alibaba today? Well, because look at the crazy drop Alibaba has made. Well, that's the monthly. The daily is even worse. Zoom out. This is why we're looking at Alibaba, guys. Since summer 21, Alibaba has tanked from the $200 level, the $200 range, all the way down to the $80 range. We're at $89 now. We're still breaking down. When Alibaba finds a bottom, potentially around $82, I'll look for the long-term shares. It might not get back to the $200 price point, but I can see this easily getting back to the $100, $120, $124 within 6 months or so. When Alibaba does find support, maybe around $80, you can make money off it by not only trading to the upside, but buying shares. The good thing about this one is, if you do believe it's going to continue dropping as it looks like it will be, you can also trade the puts to the downside and then buy shares when you get to that point of support. It seemed to have gapped down overnight from Thursday to Friday, about 5.5%, and it does seem like it's continuing to get cheaper. So remember, I know I said I would look at buying this for long-term shares. It's cheap right now, but it can still get cheaper. It fell to lows of $60 just back in November, just a few months ago. So keep that on your radar. As always, we're going to have a quick look at crypto. But what I did want to say is, if you did enjoy this, make sure you drop that thumbs up. It is very highly appreciated. Coinbase is on a downtrend, just like crypto is right now. If you look at Bitcoin, similar situation on a downtrend. But yeah, either way, keep crypto on your radar too, because when you get those nice runs, you definitely want to take advantage of it. But as I said, make sure you guys drop a comment, give the thumbs up, share these videos, and also if you're new around here, hit the beautiful red button. It does not cost you anything. As I've mentioned plenty of times before, we are always active in the Discord. We're always available in Discord, so come check us out. That is the Royal Trading Academy. If you've not checked out the stock option starter pack, please go and check that one out as well. 10 videos for you guys. Learn about options, all the ins and outs of options. So yeah. But overall, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. That's it from me. I got into making, you got into making. See you guys next time for another video. Peace. Game over.